Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Nick Aldis to punish two WWE superstars and strip current champions of their championship. Potential aftermath explored. This week on SmackDown, Nick Aldis was involved in heated segments with Kevin Owens. However, the general manager of the Blue brand managed to maintain control by announcing a ladder match at Royal Rumble 2025 at the request of Cody Rhodes. Meanwhile, there was a significant development in the mystery attacker storyline involving the Street Profits, as Apollo Crews revealed DIY as the real culprits. For those unaware, a few weeks ago, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford were set to compete in a WWE Tag Team Championship match against the Motor City Machine Guns on SmackDown. However, the Street Profits were ambushed at the last moment, allowing DIY to replace them. DIY seized the opportunity, turned heel, and won the tag team titles. Since then, the Street Profits have been hunting for the identity of their attackers. Earlier on SmackDown, Pretty Deadly claimed that Los Garza was responsible for the attack. However, Apollo's revelation disproves this claim. With this new information, it's possible that Nick Aldis could take action against Pretty Deadly for falsely accusing Los Garza and spreading misinformation. The general manager might impose penalties to ensure such behavior isn't repeated. On the other hand, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's malicious actions in winning the tag team titles and intentionally attacking Profits to secure their spot could prompt Aldis to strip them of their championships. Aldis might argue that the Street Profits were the rightful contenders and that DIY's unethical tactics warranted such a decision. If this happens, Nick Aldis could announce a tournament to crown new, deserving champions. However, it's important to note that stripping the tag team titles is an unlikely scenario. This speculation is based solely on assumptions, and it remains to be seen whether Aldis will take any action against Pretty Deadly or DIY. Besides Pretty Deadly and DIY, Kevin Owens is also at risk of facing disciplinary action from Nick Aldis. During the latest episode of SmackDown, Owens shoved the authority figure to create an opening for Owens to blindside the American Nightmare. Such behavior toward the SmackDown GM could indeed have consequences, and it's possible that Aldis could take action against the prizefighter. In the past, the WWE Universe has seen how the National Treasure consistently makes bold decisions, especially when he's personally involved in a situation. Nick Aldis, a celebrated figure in professional wrestling and now an authoritative presence in WWE management, finds himself at the center of a power struggle. His role as WWE SmackDown's general manager has brought stability, but it also comes with the weight of making hard decisions. When two WWE superstars defy the rules and disrupt the balance of power, Aldis takes an unprecedented step, stripping champions of their titles and unleashing chaos in the company. This bold move sends shockwaves through WWE and sets the stage for a ripple effect of drama and opportunity. The story begins on SmackDown with tensions escalating among top-tier talent. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, let's say Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, find themselves embroiled in a feud with the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Meanwhile, the United States champion Austin Theory repeatedly flaunts his title, taunting rising stars such as LA Knight and Grayson Waller. The championship scene becomes increasingly chaotic, with title matches interrupted by disqualifications, outside interference, and unsanctioned brawls. At the center of the chaos are two rebellious superstars, LA Knight and Grayson Waller, whose personal vendettas against champions Owens, Zayn, and Theory spiral out of control. On a pivotal SmackDown episode, LA Knight and Grayson Waller interrupt a high-stakes tag team championship match between Owens/Zayn and the Street Profits. The interference leads to a controversial double countout, leaving the titles in limbo. Later in the night, during a United States Championship defense, Knight storms the ring, attacking both Austin Theory and his challenger, further ruining the match. Nick Aldis, watching from his office, has had enough. Furious over the blatant disregard for his authority and the sanctity of championships, he storms to the ring. Microphone in hand, he declares that drastic measures must be taken to restore order. Enough is enough. This chaos stops here and now. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Austin Theory, due to the constant interference, the inability to defend your titles without controversy, and the utter disrespect for the authority of this brand, you are hereby stripped of your championships. LA Knight, Grayson Waller, your actions have consequences. You will compete for these now vacant titles, but on my terms and in matches that I personally oversee. The days of running roughshod over SmackDown are over. The locker room descends into turmoil following Aldis's announcement. Owens and Zayn are outraged, calling Aldis's decision unfair and threatening to take their grievances to WWE management. Austin Theory, equally furious, accuses Aldis of conspiring to take away his hard-earned championship. Meanwhile, LA Knight and Grayson Waller, smug over their impact, view the announcement as an opportunity to stake their claim as champions. With the titles vacated, Aldis announces a series of tournaments and high-stakes matches to crown new champions. The tournaments bring out the best in the roster, with underdogs stepping up and rivalries intensifying. Here's how the fallout unfolds. The tag team division erupts into a fierce competition. The Street Profits, Pretty Deadly, Imperium, and a surprise team of Ricochet and Braun Strowman emerge as favorites. Owens and Zayn, barred from the tournament due to Aldis' ruling, become wild cards, interfering in matches to prove they are still the rightful champions. The final match at a major pay-per-view, Clash of Champions, sees the Street Profits clash with Imperium. Aldis himself oversees the match to ensure no interference, leading to a clean, decisive victory for Imperium, who become the new tag team champions. To crown a new United States champion, Aldis announces a multi-man ladder match featuring LA Knight, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, Santos Escobar, and Rey Mysterio. The match is a chaotic spectacle, with each competitor showcasing their hunger for gold. The turning point comes when LA Knight and Grayson Waller, despite their animosity, briefly team up to take out Austin Theory. However, their alliance is short-lived, and in the end, LA Knight ascends the ladder to claim the title, solidifying his status as a major player. Aldis's decision to strip the champions creates a divide in the locker room. While some respect his authority, others view him as a power-hungry tyrant. The storyline blurs the lines between hero and villain, with Aldis positioned as a morally ambiguous figure whose actions are justified by the chaos he seeks to control. Owens and Zayn, feeling robbed, embark on a redemption arc to regain the titles they never lost. Their journey sees them battling through the tag team division, reigniting old feuds and forming temporary alliances. The culmination of their arc could lead to a showdown with Imperium, testing their resilience and bond. Austin Theory's loss of the United States Championship sends him into a downward spiral. He becomes more desperate and dangerous, adopting a more vicious persona. His obsession with reclaiming the title sets him on a collision course with LA Knight, reigniting their rivalry. As the new United States champion, LA Knight thrives under the spotlight. His brash promos and charismatic presence make him a fan favorite, while his title defenses elevate the championship. However, his path is fraught with challenges, including Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and surprise contenders. Waller, embittered by his near victory, continues his feud with Knight while plotting to align himself with Aldis. His attempts to curry favor with the GM add another layer to the story, blurring the lines between ambition and manipulation. Elevating Nick Aldis's character, Aldis's role as an authoritative yet polarizing figure adds depth to SmackDown's narrative, making him a central figure in the brand's storytelling. Reinvigorating championships. By vacating and restructuring the championship scene, Aldis revitalizes the titles, ensuring they are contested in compelling matches that emphasize prestige and competition. Creating new stars. The storyline provides a platform for emerging talents like LA Knight and Grayson Waller to shine, while also giving established stars like Owens, Zayn, and Theory fresh directions. Fan engagement. The unpredictability of Aldis's decisions keeps fans invested, eager to see how the power struggles unfold and who ultimately emerges as champions. Nick Aldis's decision to strip champions of their titles and punish rebellious superstars is a bold, controversial move that shakes WWE to its core. By resetting the championship landscape, Aldis asserts his authority while creating opportunities for compelling storytelling and new rivalries. In the world of professional wrestling, where chaos and drama reign supreme, Aldis's actions mark the dawn of a bold new era for SmackDown and its roster.